morning. Welcome back to Real American Conversations. So I haven't videoed anything in a week because there have been a lot of things going on here at the farm. To start with, we live in rural Georgia, which means we live in a area of the community that is farmland and is definitely away from cities and towns, but we aren't on, near the Everglades or anything like that. And part of the reason that I haven't been videoing is because we have an alligator, a small one, but still an alligator in our pond. And it's been, we've been trying to keep track of him because the DNR, which stands for Department of Natural Resources, was supposed to come out and remove him or her. And they have not come out. So every morning I'm out here with binoculars, looking for the alligator to try and make sure I know exactly where he is. Well, I couldn't find him yesterday, which means he's either taken to land and is moving, or he just simply is spending more time under the water because the temperatures are pretty high here now. When he first came, we were in a kind of a cool wave for this time of year, but now it's getting back up into the 90s. So I don't know whether he is just staying under the water more or whether he has actually moved on. DNR said it's possible that he has moved on. Well, I don't want him to become a 7 or 8 foot alligator eating the ducks and the geese and the animals around here. That's just not safe. So I'll put a little tiny clip in here so you can see the alligator. He's not great big. He's only about maybe 3.5 feet long. He's still disrupting my pond. So that's the first reason. The second reason is I'm a little bit self-conscious because if you look right there, I had a filling break. And so I have a gap in my front teeth. And I don't think it changes the way I speak, but I do know it changes the fact that I'm very self-conscious and I don't want to show it off. So I have a dentist appointment and I will be going to have that fixed, but they can't see me until almost the end of June. It's just terrible here in the United States getting into a dentist. They're always so backed up, so booked. There's just, nothing I can do about it but wait until my appointment. So that's what I'm going to do, is get it fixed at the end of June. But in the meantime, I feel bad that I haven't been here. So we're going to talk about a few things today just to catch us up. I did not do Reading Wednesday, so I will do Reading Wednesday this coming Wednesday. Today is Sunday. But I wanted to show you something that I purchased in hopes of catching closer views of the alligator. Now, I'm not going to do a review of this yet, except to tell you that it really does a good job as far as zooming in. It's a little heavy for the camera, but I bought this telephoto lens right here for my camera. So this is it, and it clips on the camera with this. And there's Dimitri in the background. Sorry, Dimitri, stop that. So this is what the lens looks like. And it just clips on your camera right here. And then this screws on tighter so that it doesn't fall off. Now, looking through the camera lens, it is a very clear picture from what I could tell. I could see all the way across the pond yesterday to a big heron sitting there. And he was quite clear. Not like I could see every feather, but quite clear because that's quite a distance across the pond. What I did find is this is very heavy. So it being heavy, your hand shakes, trying to hold it up. So what I need to do is I know they make either an arm or a different type of easel for your camera to hold your camera up, and it's got an arm on it that comes out and holds that still, a bracket. Once I get that bracket here, I will be doing some telephoto filming, and then I'll talk about whether this is a good purchase or not. But also I will try and be doing some more intricate filming around the farm, close-ups of, animals and vegetables and things. My garden is doing wonderfully. It's producing just lots and lots of tomatoes. Yesterday I made a flatbread and I put tomatoes, basil, mozzarella cheese, and then I popped it in the oven until the cheese just melted. And then when I took it out, I drizzled it with balsamic vinaigrette drizzle. Oh my gosh, it was so good and so healthy. That's been, I've been trying to eat very healthy and eat from the farm, eat from home. And so that was very good. So anyway, today we kind of talked about the alligator. We talked about binoculars. We talked about a telephoto lens. So these are just a few words you can practice. I always have my brush, my hairbrush with me, and Dimitri is a standard poodle. So these are just words, everyday words that people use. Of course, I'm having my cup of coffee this morning. Always have my cup that says choose to shine, because that's what I do, is choose to shine. There's Titan in the background walking around. He's my Great Dane. So when you watch these videos, I will try and slow down on some of the words so that you can repeat them after me. And maybe that will be what I'll do in the future, is pick a few words out, let you repeat them, like binoculars. You can repeat that, binoculars. And those are just something, where I can look across the pond and it magnifies what I'm looking at so I can see it more clearly. And then we talked about a telephoto lens, so you can practice saying that as well. And this is for an iPhone or an Android. This is not for a regular camera. And we talked about the alligator in my pond and the fact that we hope he moves on. So alligator. And of course, Dimitri, my poodle. Dimitri, my poodle. So I hope that helps you with your learning American English through just general conversation. We'll be doing more of these all week long again, now that I don't know where the alligator is. We are having more life on the farm. We had a baby gosling hatched. I'll do a little discussion about that in the next video and show you some very cute video of it hatching, as well as how it looks today with its adoptive mom. And so we'll talk about those things. In the meantime, have a blessed and wonderful day, and I will see you again in Real American Conversations.